Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's good to have you for Kenshi. Oh, Kenshi, how I have missed you so. I've been thinking about this game since last weekend, and I'm glad to be back. Now, unfortunately, our beep shirt here does feel a little heavy today. I bought the shirt with beep on it, and it wasn't much longer that we lost beep. So, this is a heavy moment, but also one of great remembrance and honor. Howdy, Space Monkey. Hope you're doing well. And Todd Grayson as well. Good to see you both. Yeah, today we get back into Kenshi. Now, with loss comes opportunity in the form of we have had a capped out squad count for a long time. So, being one person down means we get the opportunity to recruit one more person. And I know who I'm going to go for. If you have a guess, even if you're watching this on the VOD, feel free to go ahead and drop that guess now below at this moment, but no cheating. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Where is my Steam? Here it is. Played a fun one yesterday called Deck of Haunts. That was very much a fun game. Glad we got to play it. Indie games are cool. Also, you may notice I look a little taller. I don't know. I adjusted my seat height. I was just feeling it, feeling being a little taller, especially when I was trying to get like my guitar around my desk and stuff. It just made sense to raise it up a little bit. Maiko, thank you for lurking. All right, let's get started. Let's try to remember where we are. I think very first thing, we got to put Brecht to work replacing some weapons that we lost. These skeleton designs are so cool. All right, so we are at Green Valley Base. Let's take a look at Brecht. We are going to need short cleavers. We will need some desert sabers. Well, there's one. We have a couple Edgewalker weapons, so we'll see what we can find people replacements for. But I think a bunch of short cleavers are definitely going to be on the list. Hey, Polish Spaniard, welcome in. Good to see you. Did our entire errand squad lose theirs? Just about. Inu still has one. Photo. Ice. So we're gonna need like 15 short cleavers. It's funny, we're basically running weapons to the Holy Nation at this point. Just make a bunch, because we'll see if some of these will be critical as well. Now, Brecht has a 47% critical success rate, which is pretty good. And then the other thing is I want to check on... Zim's not doing anything. Zim needs to be making limbs. You need a limb, you see Zim. Zim's our limb guy. Why do steel bars keep being put in here? It makes no sense. Where's our steel bar storage? Hey, Ada, welcome in. Good to see you. So the steel bar storage is full. Okay, just put it in general storage for now then. Already got a bunch in there. So let's say we needed... I think we needed a bunch of left arms. Been a little busy for the last few Kenshi streams. What have you missed? We re-equipped our team, so we're rocking a new uniform. We fought the Holy Nation again, and again we did not win. It was going actually really well until the Phoenix got involved, and unfortunately we lost a member. We lost Beep. So we today will be recruiting a new member to fill the gap. Robotics components and electrical components. Oh, we have plenty. Zim, go do that. Was really expecting the rise of Cyberbeep too. I know. The funny thing is, now I've gathered in comments that this is common for Beep, but Beep was basically not damaged, except he kept getting hit in the chest, and the Phoenix hit him with a really nasty hit to the chest and killed him, like, really fast. So, you know, other than wearing a heavier chest plate or having higher toughness, I don't really know what we could have done about that. So Rain has a good left arm. Somebody just got a left arm that was not very good. Was it Beanhop? Yeah. Yeah, we can get Beanhop a better one, though. We will avenge him. We will. And I have an idea who I want to recruit. Not gonna say it yet, but it is somebody I have met in my travels. All right, I think that's good for me to grab everybody and get coming home. Let's just make sure we've got everybody. Not everybody has a weapon, but I think between them, they should do okay. Oh, that's right. They are on sprint. We might need to look at loadouts, too. We'll see. Travel back this way. It's really the shame about Hive workers. The low HP means that these strong enemies can really rip them apart. Exactly. And the other limbs you can replace with skeleton limbs that have a little more health. But the chest and stomach and head, you know, it is, it's going to be what it is. Now, you can raise their toughness. You can raise the amount of blood they have, but all that only goes so far. Hey, what's up, Rain? Good to see you. I realized, too, in a more ideal situation, we should have seen if we could take the limbs off of Beep. We could have used those for other people. 67 dreams, Rain. Thanks for being here. Nation rides again. I know that's right. What's up, Crunch? Been playing a little Tainted Grail. It's fun. I've heard good things about it. I think you've got a pretty good radar for games, Crunch. Like if you come in here and you tell me a game is pretty good, I feel like I can usually take you at your word. Seems like the Polish are the only ones making fake Elder Scrolls games. Is it a Polish studio? Like Warhorse. Tell me why I thought they were Czech. Yeah, there is a lot of good Polish art. They are, you think you're a moron. Now, listen, I am neither Polish nor Czech, but something tells me, you know, with countries like that, it's not received well to confuse one for the other. No, don't do that. There we go. I just wanted to open the door. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, damn, now it's not built. Okay, well, we might as well upgrade it if it's got to be built again anyways. Game is literally set in Czechia. You don't know how you managed that. It's all right. Or maybe it's not. I can't really say. We're going to have a badass new front gate. I don't know if it'll help us, but maybe. Drafting an apology? Here, I'll help you out. I really didn't want to have to make this video. There you go. That's your start. You run with that. Oh, hey, they finally built the searchlight. Damn, look at this all lit up. Nothing's getting by us. It does not connect with the wall in any way, shape, or form. But to be fair, neither do the ones in the base game assets. Like in Blister Hill. Ooh, door condition is 90. Now that's a door. Apologize like Ichiban using the super apology in Yakuza 7's business minigame. You know, I've never really played that series. I started to play Zero, and it was an awesome game, and I loved it. But I could not do it on stream because I felt like I had an obligation to read everything in English, and I just couldn't do that amount of reading. Okay, who needs weapons? Beanhop. I think we have... We should have a desert saber for you. Jinsei uses heavy weapons and hackers. Let's grab a heavy weapon. Oh, wait, did I get the right bean hop? No, this bean hop usually uses a hacker. And then this bean hop will use a saber. Wing Wing also uses a saber. Truth uses hackers. We uses a saber. Do we have a good saber? Yeah, here we go. Oh, Brex has been making these faster than I thought. Okay, we need a few more, but not too many. Let's grab... You needed a left arm. Let's see what Zim is up to on arm progress. Ah, look at this Masterworks. Okay. Stick him in here. Boom, and just like that, look at the dexterity increase, plus 25%. That's huge. Who else could have used a better left arm? We can use one. Dexterity is kind of huge. In fact, let's check out everybody's limb condition. We have a couple with lifter arms that we can't really do any better than. specialist scout leg. Do we have a masterwork? What's a right leg? We can upgrade that leg. And a scout, left leg, masterwork. Yes. Oh, that's stealth. Oh, there's one. Okay. Truth, trade with Kang. Plus 38% athletics. I want to see how fast Truth is. Only 27 miles an hour right now is a little surprising. Oh, it's the samurai leg plates, I bet. Okay. It's good to know. Hoping for anything at Summer Games Fest? Not really. I think I got behind on tracking new games because I have so many games that I already want to play. I'm not, like, looking at others right now. But I will certainly see what comes out. Who has the left legs? So Ice can trade with Fumin. Oh, it's a right leg. Okay. I don't know how... Oh, I know how I missed that. Because it's on... it's on the left side of the body when I'm looking at them. Clear Obscure game looks fun. It does. I just don't know when I'm going to get time to play it. Get some left legs going. Also, hello, Ezra. Good to see you. Clear Obscure is really good. I've heard great things about it. The thing is, I play so many video games on stream, I can't really justify the time to play a game that big off stream. And I also can't justify the time on stream. So, I don't know. I would love to play it eventually. What's the plan for today? So last time, Ezra, I don't know if you were here, we lost Beep. So, our plan for today is to recruit a new member to fill the gap. Pretty cool one that I'm excited about. Zoom beep, rebuild him. Oh, how I wish. I wish I were a fish. Saint, can you get to work on... Where is it? I wanted you to build another couple dust coats. How long do they take to make? That's fairly quick. Now, let's see. What do we have a need for as far as limbs? I'm looking at specialist or higher. We have 3 right arms. 1 left leg. 4 left legs. 6 left legs. And 5 right arms. So we need left arms and left legs. Wow, we've used so many limbs, there's nothing left. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here the rest of the weekend. Kenshi streams Saturdays and Sundays. Oh, wait, no, we have skeleton left legs. Damn it, I screwed up my own joke. We need right... No? Okay, we have right and left legs. So the only thing we need is left arms. Pull Zim off of those left legs, then. What places am I yet to explore? Seem to remember me having covered most of the map. We have explored everything except some of this. We haven't gone to the main home of the Southern Hive. And pretty much all of this. We poked into it a little bit. So the Ashlands, the Southern Hive. I feel like I have scoured... Oh, Gut. We haven't explored all of Gut. We have explored some of this area here, so I don't know how much we're missing in Gut, but we should go check it out at some point. Look at that, bunch of masterwork equipment. Be good stuff to carry with us. And let's see who needs some skeleton repair beds. I explore the place west of me with the death lasers. Remember me dabbling in that great many episodes ago and using a sacrificial goat to examine the area? Yes. If you mean east, yes. So Venge, we have explored. I haven't actually conquered the Tower of Abuse. That could be a fun thing to go do. And yeah, I've been to Brink. I've been to Black Scratch. Maybe a little area in here I haven't fully explored, or else there's nothing there. I know this is Gut. We found the Cult Village. We've been to the old factory. Is Photo still stuck? Yes, Photo and Masaru are stuck. Jinsei, get over here. Help your companions. Your game, your guys kept getting stuck on the walls. Yeah, I know how that happens. All right, we just need a couple of people to pick up their new dust coats. Love to see if we got any masterwork grade ones. Yes, we do. Okay, Wing Wing, you go grab you a dust coat. And Seto, you grab you a dust coat. Looking pretty cool. Now, I think it would be great if you could... There's probably a mod for this, but it would be really great if you could click a button and see their armor coverage. Like, if you could see what percent they have covered all the way around, you know? Especially when it comes to things like the acid protection and burning and all of that. Let's get everybody together. Gecko, you stock us back up on food. And out the door we go. For today's goal. All right, final guesses. I won't confirm. Won't confirm or deny yet, but final guesses. Who you think I'm gonna go recruit? Oh, look, we... Okay, we have some bandits. It's been a minute since a fun little easy fight. You have a guess? Feel free to drop it. If it's somebody that I don't know, I'll just say I don't know them. Because that has come up before. Someone's like, oh, you're going to go recruit this person, and then it's somebody I've never heard of. Look at the team composition real quick. Chad. No, I don't know who Chad is. It is somebody we have met before. Kang needs to go change. Need to see if we have a masterwork dust coat. We've got lots of good chainmail in here. Here we go. Masterwork. Now, is this your guess from seeing the places I visited and who isn't present in the roster, but now you're curious? Yeah, we're gonna go find out here in just a minute. Kang needs to change first, though. Look at that 77 natural strength that King has. Just a beast. All right. And away we go. Well, you know what? We should have brought something to equip the person we're going to go recruit. I guess we can carry them if we need to. I want to look at their stats too before I decide exactly how to equip them. I have heard of Sadneil. No, Gecko, don't go off alone. We'll probably slow down getting ahead here. Oh, listen to the lovely squish squish. This isn't a home to me, says Burn. Did we miss the first part of that? No. Just a hiding place. It's a safe house for us to retreat to and mope. Good evening, armchair civilian. Yes, F for beep. Beep will be remembered and cherished. Today we fill that hole that was left. Retreat from what? From our failures. These broken and fragmented civilizations that don't know how to give up. Great, now I sound like the others. Skelly lore drop. You know, I love traveling with skeletons because they know so much and they like to chat while they're on the road, so they've generally been the biggest knowers in this playthrough for me. Truth is almost up to a 6-digit bounty. I wonder what it would cost us with the pacifier to get the Holy Nation to forgive us now. I wonder if it's even possible. Surely there's a way. You missed the skeleton lore when doing your all-hiver run, but at least you got hiver antics. Part of me is thinking also, don't confirm or deny for me, please, but part of me is thinking that by swapping to mostly light armor, while we lose in the short term in terms of defensiveness, it should equate to larger gains in toughness, which should come with its own damage resistance. So it might make up for it, and then we can always go back to the heavier armor with those gains intact. All right, now to remember where everybody is in this town. There's Sad Neil. Another organic one. Must be the trillionth person I've met. You all blend into one after a few hundred years, whether you're bug-eyed, horned, or original flavor. Then, after a few thousand, I can read you like a book. Know how dull that is? Dull enough to make you mope hopelessly in a dead-end town while the rest of your kind prattle on about seized sprockets and rusted knees in an endless orgy of ailment resentment. Sounds like you'd enjoy life more if you left this town. I tried going back outside once. It smelled funny, and there were far too many flies. Not to mention all the killing and... oh, that's right. The cannibalism. Awful place. Maybe you just need a new dream to live for. I've had dreams. None ended well. Dreams are silly things. I wouldn't recommend them. How about working for me? I can show you excitement. I hate excitement. Go on. I'll join you, but only because I'm weak and give in easily to peer pressure. I hate my life. Look at who we've brought into the fold. Relatable skeleton. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, was not joking about being weak. Maximum carry weight is 14 kilograms. What about athletics? 3 athletics. All right, welcome Sad Neil to the team. Spider just scared the crap out of me for a minute. Razor. Oh, there's a bounty on Razor. Yeah, we're gonna let that one go. The skeleton is way too cheerful. While we're here, let's check the shops. Now, I know it's a pipe dream, but I would love if they happen to have even a single AI core in stock. We'll also check for some weapons. There might be some high-quality Falling Suns, since we've lost a couple of those in intervening time. You hear Alan Rickman's voice when Sad Neil talks. Oh, that's great. Welcome, dear human. Welcome, dear. Please excuse the mess. Anything shiny, Dak hoards. A simpleton, really. I'm sure his mind was fried when he got hit on the head back in the the challenge, the championship, the charge. I don't know. Come on, AI cores. Looks like no AI cores. Exotic weapons. New weapon class Falling Sun. Let's go. We got the Falling Sun blueprint. Falling Sun Squad incoming. It makes me wonder, and nobody tell me because I don't want to be told outright, but it makes me wonder if the difference in damage is better than the armor penetration from the hacker classes. Maybe with both speed and dexterity. I wonder if that's the solution. Give Sad Neil a falling sun with his Herculean stats. He'll tear enemies apart, or tear armies apart all on his own. Falling sun. Okay, Brecht, what are you doing right now? How many more of these do you have to make? A lot. We don't need that many. In fact, we don't really need a ton right now. What's up, Love Glutton?
Hello, Gordon.
Hello, hello. We'll start with that. Now, I was hoping when we recruited Sad Neil, we would get like a stats screen with all the buff and debuff stuff. Okay, so they do get a bonus to heavy weapons. Turrets. Low thievery, that's fine. Low stealth, that's fine. Robotics, that makes sense. So they're basically okay at everything combat. So my thinking was, I've never tried martial arts. I wonder if, since I'm getting the opportunity to raise a character from the ground up, and we have now equipment that kind of benefits martial arts users, I'm thinking about trying Sad Neil as a martial arts fighter. Come to think of it, he's like the other side of the coin to Beep. Beep was a silly goober with a terrible stat line who basically joined your party without your consent. You have to pressure Sad Neil into joining, but he has a very similar stat line and is constantly depressed while Beep was unendingly positive. I feel like the way the incremental growth in this game works, we can get Sad Neil started as a martial arts character that will lead to strength, toughness, and dodge. And then due to his buff in heavy weapons training, we can equip him with a falling sun down the line and maybe a short sword to train dexterity. But I don't actually know where martial arts fits into everything, so I want to try it out with Sad Neil. Send the sad robot into the world with just his fists. Okay, y'all downstairs. You can do this. Goes into combat listening to a melancholy version of Kung Fu Fighting. Oh, a robotics shop. Let's see if they have anything good in here. Welcome, friend. Well, they've got a lot of stuff for sure. Ooh, steady arms. I don't think we need another one of those. KLR series arms could be quite cool because they're dexterity and strength. They don't do either one as well, but just getting the benefit of both might be kind of cool. How much do they cost? Like 25 grand? That makes sense. There's a masterwork one. We'll be able to make these one day when we can find enough AI cores. In the meantime, I might go ahead and grab this Masterwork KLR series arm. Hey, you know what an unarmed or martial arts robot being trained means? It's a martial arts training montage time. Isn't someone using a standard left arm now? We did take care of that in the beginning of stream. So we've got a masterwork on Beanhop. I think it was Beanhop. Rain has a specialist lifter arm, which we haven't found a masterwork of those. No, all good. It's a lot of moving parts to keep track of. I think I've decked everybody out to the best of my ability. Somebody who could use a right arm that we just got. I wonder if there's something to which limb gets damaged, because I noticed we're missing a lot of left arms, and I'm wondering if that's like a blocking thing. Like they're blocking an attack and taking damage in the left arm. I'm not quite sure, but I have noticed I don't think the limb thing is entirely random. I think while we're out here, there was a ruin we never searched. There is. We might as well, right? I mean, that could be a missing AI core. Kind of risky with Sad Neil out here, but we'll watch him. Cruise the stone crabs of Kenshi because of the arms. Oh, you know what? Sad Neil is not set to run with the group. We don't want him running too far ahead. check something too. Yeah, we have a Masterwork sleeveless dust coat. So that will be perfect for Sadneil. Get the extra dodge effect, the extra damage effect, and the martial arts bonus. That's going to be a great boon, I think. Okay, so they can have acid rain protection, but if they get submersed to the point where they swim, they still take acid rain damage, I'm learning. Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing right there. Wow, not at all what I was hoping for out of a ruin. Let's check it out just to see what the map has to say, but... Sadneil already has athletics of 7. That's going up quick. There's decent stuff here, like, skeleton repair kits. But honestly, we have so much of that. It's just kind of more stuff for us to carry. All right, time to head back home. Hey, we've got ads over on Twitch. We're just going to be moving, doing our hit in the road thing. So we'll just move right through this ad break and keep playing. But thanks for hanging out and thanks for supporting. Why did they choose the worst, the worst pathing? Ever since the Minecraft movie, you've wanted to do a ridiculous solo playthrough where you make a guy who looks like Jack Black but call him Beep. I have not seen the Minecraft movie. The worst path or the path of most resistance because extra training? No, I checked it out. Swimming in acid rain to gain damage does not actually increase your toughness. If it did, I would say you have a point. So they're just nuts. Yeah, something like that. You know what I've just realized is toughness training with a skeleton should be quite easy if I have another character on standby with a skeleton repair kit, because that should get him up from recovery coma much quicker. That's just a theory, but we'll check it out. Okay, we just, we walked right through that lightning. Isn't Sad Robot the name of, like, a... It's like a movie production something, isn't it? I swear I've seen that in the beginning of movies. It'll have, like, a stinger for Sad Robot. Oh, is it Bad Robot? Okay. Hey, what's up, Trans Tanky Girl? Welcome in. Found your Kenshi videos on YouTube and binged the VODs for the last few weeks. Finally caught you on stream. So good to have you. Thank you for checking out the series and keeping up with us. Glad you're able to catch a stream. I can't believe this playthrough has been more than half a year running at this point. Their little red robot looking like the main character of a cool indie game. Yeah, yep, that's the one. I'm gonna find out how martial arts training works on a training dummy. We haven't tried that before. VOD you're currently on is like a dog chases a laser. Okay, so that's probably like 26 or something. So yeah, about halfway to where we currently are. Some things look very different from then, but some things look very much the same. 26 out of 54, yep. Is that Burn the goat you see? Yes, we have Burn. We have Truth. We just recruited Sadneil. So today, at least the first part of today, is a Sadneil training montage. VOD Squad representing. I appreciate all of my VOD watchers. Ah, Challenger of the Undefeated. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we have the Combat Squad here, then. Let's make sure our turret gunners are eating. They're not currently starving to death, so that's a positive. Okay, Sadneil. Get up here and get yourself some equipment. Sleeveless dust coat. I know we have some masterwork cloth pants. Yeah, here we go. Love the training arcs for all the newbie recruits. For you, they always start with 2 episodes of automated strength training. Yeah, so, I'm still not aware of a lot of the metas and things like that, but I'm coming up with my own ways to get them trained. Wonder if there's anything to make Sadneil into Gladneil. Let's try this training, by the way. See how this works. Is it raising martial arts? It's raising melee attack. Oh, it raises melee attack, but not martial arts. I mean, I still don't hate that. Just for the event that we do need Sadneil to do, you know, give him a sword later, he'll be a little ahead of the game. Perhaps just a few centuries ago, he was okay, Neil. His rebellious youth, he was bad Neil. Hey, you know, these are starting to sound an awful lot like the ad noctum puns that we have around here. I've been ad noctum, I've been sad noctum, and mad noctum, and bad noctum, and dad noctum. What I'm saying is I have a lot in common with sad Neil. Ad Neil, exactly. How much has my gang explored? The only place that we haven't really explored yet is some of Gray Shelf. We haven't been to the Southern Hive headquarters. And we poked around here. I forget, the Sonorous Dark. We poked into the Sonorous Dark, but I haven't been very far into it, and I haven't been into the Ashlands. And I've been to Gut, but I've never been in it to explore. I want to say the entire rest of this map we have at least been over once. Who is the bearer of the arms? Can get Kang to grab a couple. Limb production going well. Yes. We just need a couple AI cores because right now all I can produce are basic skeleton limbs. I would love to be able to produce, you know, the more advanced specialist ones, but I've scoured for all the AI cores I can find. I have a feeling the rest are in the Ashlands. Don't think that was what they meant when they said the right to bear arms. I don't know. They didn't really specify. All right, that's probably good enough. Let's get you some turret training. Oh, this is going to go up fast because of his buff. Here we go. Y'all get ready for this. The challengers of the undefeated have arrived. Who is the war leader? You? All right, Bark. Go to town. Let's see how good this upgraded door does. It's not going to hold the group off, but it's definitely doing better. Wait, Challenger of the Undefeated has been defeated? That was quick. I guess maybe we downed the war leader and the others, like, split. To be fair, the Berserkers are quite tough. They're taking some heavy damage. Gate really does make all the difference. The old one was paper. Yeah, I know what you mean. And then they ran over here and started picking on the nomads. Wow, our archers are getting them from all the way over there in the middle of a crowd. What do their stats look like? Bark with his 102 perception. This is turrets. 93. Your last playthrough, you set up a shop in the border zone at an outcrop above the river east of the hub. Okay. The border zone pathfinding messed up the challenger of the undefeated in such a way that they got stuck on a cliff where you'd use them for crossbow practice. Love that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to send out Truth and Sadneil to go fight stuff, but I'll switch Truth over to passive. So Truth will let Sadneil do the fighting and then be there with repair kits. That's enough of that. So honestly, if we get some lockpicking and some martial arts training for Sadneil, and I don't know, there's a future where he gets us out of some bad situations when we get locked up, you know what I mean? Honestly, even a few levels of lockpicking can make a lot of difference. Should upgrade these. I think there's some kind of special resource I needed that I don't have, and that's why I haven't been. So here's what we're gonna do. There should be a spare bag in here. One of these. Maybe we used it. Sadneil doesn't really need much in his inventory. We can honestly send him out holding some, like, steel bars or something. Is Brecht still kicking? Brecht is still kicking. Brecht is our master weaponsmith. And let's see what Brecht has produced. Yes, Edge Type 2 Falling Sun. We just got the exotic weapons blueprint, so Brecht is currently making us some new Falling Suns. Gecko can get over here and get a Type 2. Brecht is the smithy at the main hub of a Souls game now. All the might of a Falling Sun. We can get Burn a Falling Sun back, too, because that's what Burn used to use. Anybody else that's got good dexterity and a high heavy weapons stat? What's Fumin's inventory doing open? I don't know. Kang's using the Exile plank, but would otherwise be a good fit. I think both Truth and Burn should have one. So in that playthrough, you had Ruka be a martial artist, and she was a beast kicking paladins to death. I think we're gonna try Sadneil as a martial artist for a while. No more Edge Type 2, huh? That's okay. We just have Brecht keep producing, and he'll turn out some of the highest quality. We'll make a couple more. Because we do occasionally lose them in battle. I would like to be so flush with high-quality weapons that we can just easily restock. And then after the Falling Suns, Let's queue up some more short cleavers. Trying to maximize our output of type 2s. Picking is almost there. Yeah, we'll have Sadneil grab a skeleton repair kit and some steel bars to get really encumbered. How much does a steel bar weigh? They only weigh 4 each? On the other hand, this weighs 19, so this weighs the equivalent of 5. We might be able to do a little bit of both. Oh, but copper weighs 4 kilograms. And it's a lot more compact. We might just have him carry some copper. How about iron ore? Oh, raw iron. Look at that. That's times 9. That's the way to go. Unholy chestplate, the most drip in all of Kenshi. That's what we had our people using for a while, but I've switched to a slightly higher dexterity mindset. Let's see if I remember where we keep the skeleton repair kits. If indeed we have spares somewhere. Ah, here we go. I knew we did. I have skeleton eyes for some reason. Okay, so that's 84 weight. Oh, he put it away. I'm like, how is he moving with that? How is he moving so fast with that? It's because he wasn't actually carrying it. Okay, with a grand total run speed of 4 miles an hour, Sadneil is off to do battle with truth. Truth we're going to put on passive. Looked at 0% strength XP. I know. Oh, man, this is going to be agonizing. Let's look at this strength, though. That's honestly kind of slower than I hoped. I guess what I could do is have Sadneil shadow somebody who moves around a lot. I don't know if we have anybody who has a job that just has them running, like, all the time. Oh, actually, at this speed, it should be quite bearable. All right, let's look for some hungry bandits. Oh, wait a second. There might be some people we can beat up here. Sadneil might lose this fight. Let's see what happens. Oh, you're approaching me? Look at that 1 damage. Sedniel might lose this fight with a Berserker. Sedniel, you gotta swing. You gotta swing to get better. He's just standing there, menacingly. Starting a new series within the series. How's the strength XP going, though? Is it going up as he does this? I don't think this counts as a form of locomotion. Yeah, we're gaining nothing from this. Who is Fumin in combat with? I mean, get yourself off that turret. Quit fooling around. Let me check something just to be sure. KO point is -9. I thought there was one you could see that was like a death point as well. Make him fistfight a beak thing. Want to see how long he'll make it. You know, if it didn't terrify me that he could just be outright killed by that, I would. It would honestly probably be amazing training for toughness. Where are you? Hungry Bandits, here we go. Wow, they're chasing Truth down. You find Truth, you kill that one. And then we watch how Sad Neil does. Oh, and we have a left arm damaged already. We have a toughness of 4 already. Oh, check out that dodge. You gotta swing. Strength is up. Not by a lot, but it's moving up. It's actually huge toughness training. That is not what I expected to be the fastest benefactor. So you're making your bed from a nap earlier, and Selassie decided to just lay on my stream for about 5 minutes. In many an early game, you got close to losing limbs to hungry bandits. I have lost limbs to hungry bandits. What did I discover? What about toughness training? How getting beaten up in light armor leads to rapid toughness gains, maybe? Oh, also they're stronger than him, and I know that you gain... Is it toughness? You get the buff when fighting stronger enemies? Come on now. All right, now Sad Neil is down. Oh, Sad Neil is getting back up. There you go. Okay, now Truth is going to have to clear these out. Sad Neil time to get some robotics training in. Hey, Cemetery Chick, welcome. Beer beat? Yeah, take your time. You saw Friendship today? Is that a movie or like you saw something moving in real life? Where are you? Hungry Bandits. It's a movie, okay. Felt like a really long sketch from I Think You Should Leave. I've heard of that, but I've never seen it. Gaining strength all the while, too. Look at these two skeleton friends wandering the desert as the scorching air cools and a chill settles in across the dry valley. The clanking of robotic limbs can be heard, but not from too far as the wind carries the sound away. Perhaps even some dust bandits would be appropriate. We gained a couple of points of martial arts. I expect that as Sadneil gets better at the fighting part, he'll gain more martial arts bonuses than the toughness bonuses from being beaten up. couple of beak things over there. Let's not tempt fate. Might be a fast way to level. But let's not tempt fate. We could also probably craft some super heavy, like, training gear for Sadneil and make him fight in that. That's something that the loading tips have told me can be done. Looks like Hungry Bandit's over there. See if we can grab them. Ooh, Sadneil's picking up the pace a little bit. Let's go. Lost sight of the Hungry Bandits, though. They might have disappeared into the swamp. There they are. For all the fancy dodges he's doing, he's not really gaining a lot of dodge skill. Sure that comes in time. Truth being attacked by Blood Spider. You got this, Truth. Hey, there we go. Dodge went up one. Can you imagine being super depressed, hanging out in a bar, feeling like life has nothing to offer you, and then an adventurer comes along and talks you into joining his team, and the very first thing he does is send you without weapons to be beaten up by guys with iron sticks? So I discovered a city in Stobe's Gamble. Was it like Mongrel discovered but didn't visit until later, or have I been there? Let's see. Stobe's Gamble. Are you talking about Spring? Spring I have been. Flats Lagoon isn't quite Stobe's Gamble, but I've been there. Been to that outpost. Okay, yeah, I have been to Spring. I have talked to Tin Fist. No, don't play dead. Get back up. That's how you're going to get your toughness training in. Look at that, 22 toughness. 26 toughness. Who knew you could train toughness so effectively with just some hungry bandits? Although, to be fair, this is with a skeleton who is unnaturally resilient. We're gaining those robotic skills as well. Hey, there you go. Thank you for grabbing your first Dream of Night. It's good to have you. Thanks for joining us over on the stream. All right, let's have Truth pick up Sadneil, and we will drop him in a skeleton repair bed. Accelerate the healing process. And go back out to be beaten up again. Oh, yeah, look at that recovery process. Isn't medical science astounding? Also, I credit a lot of what we've done to building an industrial base that runs on automation and provides us with food and everything else. So we can just spend time fast forwarding like this and not really have an issue with it. At an earlier stage in the game, we would have struggled a lot with having the food production and everything to be able to go at high speed and engage in these training strategies. You know what? Do we have... We have assassin training. I was wondering if there was martial arts training. It doesn't... If there is, it doesn't look like we have it. But we should have our entire tech tree pretty much. Once got so caught up in training your skeleton's toughness and melee block that you forgot to feed the rest of your training expedition. Oh man, I've definitely I've not had a human starve to death yet, knock on wood, but I've had animals starve to death. Sim, what are you complaining about? Got a skeleton muscle. Is your inventory full? Your inventory's full. So go put your inventory away. Luckily, you noticed before anyone actually starved. I have had these two almost starved to death a couple of times. They get so focused on enemies that they see way in the distance, and then they don't eat. Then I look and they're like passed out at their turret. Bunch of beak things. That probably explains the lack of hungry bandits in the area. Okay, in the meantime, it's free strength training running around encumbered like this. I always wonder what that screaming is that sounds like a pig squealing. The first thing that comes to mind for me is beak things, but I think that's just like my prey brain acknowledging that beak things are a predator and ascribing all scary noises to them. Is Sadneil still on his way to becoming a world heavyweight champion? Yes. What Sadneil is learning right now is it's not about how hard you can punch. It's about how hard you can get punched and keep going. So that's what we're training currently. Meaning he's really bad at fighting, but he's gaining skills. He's gaining toughness fast. He's already at 26 toughness. Getting fancy with the dodges, too. Seems to be good training all the way around. Love training people in Kenshi once you get your basics set up. Being able to set up some more sophisticated training strats, it feels nice. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool.
Moves like a butterfly, stings like a butterfly.
Yeah, that checks out. Thank you, Love Glutton. Watching Sadneil's journey with great interest. Oh no, don't play dead. You're gonna get back up. You just gained 3 toughness levels from getting back up. That's incredible. I don't know what's going on. He keeps passing out, but getting back up. And it's giving me like 3 toughness levels every time. We just went from 26 toughness to 41 in a single encounter. Found a new strat. I think so, but I don't want any help understanding it or locking it in. I got to do some more testing. Go get him, Sad Neil. Show him what Love Glutton said. They ain't never gonna keep you down. You get knocked down, you get back up again. Frankie probably knows more about that. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure Frankie's got it on lock. Dodge is going up too. Martial arts isn't really, but that's because we're spending more time being hit than hitting. What is this hungry bandit going to attack? Oh, blood spider. I don't think they can eat the blood spider, despite what that man's dialogue just said. Truth, who are you fighting? Anybody? Oh, let's, Can I not free cam anymore? There it is. Waiting for my thumbnail opportunity. Just Truth fighting. Beak things! Truth is fighting 3 beak things. Keep an eye on them both. Truth is gonna do great, I know. Truth solos, yeah. Funny thing is, they're easier to fight solo because you don't take the unavoidable AoE damage. What are the gutters gonna do? Eat him? Yeah, right? Band of Bones. Okay, for a second, they were dressed like slavers. And I was going to say, that's one thing I worry about. I don't think they're out here, but Sad Neil getting knocked out and then being captured, that would be an issue. Hate it when wild animals eat our training dummy bandits, right? Okay, Truth has taken a single hit to the head so far. Wonder if this one band of bones is... Yeah, he's going to be cleared by these Garu, I think. There you go. Get some hits in. Ooh, yes. That's what I love to see. What is that over there? Just a grass. Mind you, if Skinners roam, large groups of hungry bandits clashing with large herds of bull. Yeah. Okay, so the dodge skill is going up. I think, okay, so we are losing dodge rate because of the iron that we're carrying. I wonder how worth it that is for the amount of strength we're gaining. Is he good at dodging, or are they bad at hitting? They're very bad at hitting because his dodge stat is atrocious right now. Honestly, this strength training is going very slowly right now. I'm going to drop these. It's just iron. It's already filled back up anyway. And let's see how quickly the dodge goes up now. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at these gains. So the KO point is 41. If he goes below 41, he'll get critical. Oh, we're starting to get some hits in, are we? Getting fancy with it. There you go, Sad Neil. Hey, you're turning it around. I mean, to be fair, they can't fight back, but... Please, I have no chance against all of you. That's right, Sad Neil is an army all his own. Didn't we get ourselves in a state? Now look at this mess. Anybody left alive I can kick? And here I thought life couldn't get any worse. Oh, sad Neil. All right. So on that note, we have ads coming up on Twitch. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick restroom break because I've been drinking my liquids. And when I come back after the ads, we continue the training of Sad Neil. So let's see what we get into in approximately 3 minutes. All right. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. This has been a fun one. I like this. I like experimenting and playing with the numbers and stuff. So let's have Truth grab Sad Neil again. And throw him back in the skeleton repair bed. It may not be long before we're fighting the beak things. We'll see. Hey, thank you, Love Glutton. All right, throw in bed. Get Sad Neil all healed up. It's possible that we do strength training just with heavy weapons. I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe when the martial arts skill gets high, we do it with heavy armor. Looks like there's a couple ways to go about it. Thank you, Rainstorm Wander. Sorry to use the full legal Twitch name. It just felt right. right. I wonder if Sad Neil could... Oop, that's the wrong way. I wonder if Sad Neil could maybe even win a fight against Hungry Bandits at this point. Scanning. Scanning for bandits. That looks like bandits. That is indeed bandits. Scan complete. I did that with my high-grade streamer optics. All right, Sad Neil, show him what you got. Got some fancy dodges going on. And we gain dodge skill even when getting hit, apparently. I guess you learn from not dodging as well. Oh, getting hit while stumbling. Yeah, okay. I wonder, what if we put Neil on block? Do we gain dodge XP? Looks like it. Looks like you gain more XP from being hit while stumbling than from actually blocking, though. That doesn't give a ton of benefit. It actually looks like we get more benefit when we're not using the block skill. By a lot. Well, there we go. We're trading some good hits. There you go. Keep getting back up. That'll do you. Learning hand-to-hand, you see, yes. And now we are in the recovery coma. Okay. Yes, we recruited Sad Neil, so we are training some martial arts. And now Truth gets to have some fun. We're under attack, says Truth. Now, I wonder if we can get Sad Neil out of coma. I think so. Oh, man. This is a group that Sad Neil would kill to fight. Hold on. We can't let Truth take all the experience from this. Dip for a moment because Selassie alerted you to 2 young bunny rabbits grazing outside your window. I had to video them. That's a good reason. Looks like I also learned to love the dust coat like you do. Yeah, we've been switching to slightly lighter armor just to see how it all goes. Wow, 48 toughness. Saw a large rodent weasel type thing go under your shed when the rabbits were even smaller, so you're glad they made it out all right? Yeah. When that dodge is going up. Wow, Sadniel fought all night and all day. So many angry boys. That's why this was great, and I knew that I could not let Truth fight them all. I knew I had to get Sadniel involved in the fight. Look, 53 toughness. Recovery coma. Okay. Truth, come get your boy. Pick him up. Sadniel versus the Hangry Boys. All right, get Sadniel. Let's see if you can get Sadniel back on his feet to do some more fighting. I don't know why they think a skeleton is going to have food. All right, let's see. This'll do. Sadniel looks like he's getting speedily trained. Yes. Okay, so unfortunately, that is the limit. Sadniel is now in recovery coma, but we know what to do about that. We go put him in... Did Sadniel just say something? Somebody did. Truth said something. By getting thrown off the deep end. Yeah, I've never had gains like this in a character before. We went from 26 toughness to 43 in a single fight with Hungry Bandits. Now, we're not getting a ton of the martial arts training, but I think that'll go up as he gets better, because right now he's just really slow and not landing a lot of good attacks. What am I toughest now? Most of our people... I mean, he's tougher than ice. And tougher than Wing Wang. He's right at our toughness floor. Now, the thing is, we've been at this training for like an hour and a half. So this is really great for bringing one character up to speed. But if I had to do this for all 17, it would take like a real life day. And we're not even done yet. So I don't think it's feasible to do it for everybody on our team. But it might be feasible to invest in a few like combat leaders. I wonder if those hungry bandits are still out there. Oh yeah, they're still fighting something. Oh, those are dust bandits. Okay, Sad Neil may not get to pick his fight with that same group. Self-learned these training regimens? Yes. Honestly, I sent Sad Neil out with a heavy inventory, expecting that we would gain strength. I thought we would gain strength really fast. We barely gained strength at all. But as soon as Sad Neil started going down, and then I told him to get back up, and he would gain 3 toughness in a single time, it was like, oh, gold mine. Okay, initiating ocular scan. Hungry bandits. Let's see if we can go catch them in time. Where did I get that bounty? Did I give the Holy Nation what it deserves? Multiple applications of extreme violence? Yes. How much do you want to know about our progress against the Holy Nation? I don't know if you're, like, reserving some of it to watch in the VOD. But yeah, we have gone into the war with the Holy Nation. There you go, starting to get some good hits. Oh, now we have a beak thing joining the fun. I might want Truth a little closer on standby for this. Just say, how many paladin limbs would I guess were flung off? It's got to be in the dozens by now. And it's the beak thing with the steel chair. Let's get Truth a little closer in case Sad Neil needs a desperate rescue. Dozens delicious. Yeah, we were flinging some limbs. Okay, moment of truth. Well, that's actually not a crazy amount of damage. Kick the beak thing, Neil. Kick it. When the limbs fly, you know it's a good time. Ooh, he got a hit in. And another. Sad Neil with the iron leg. Really would never like to be attacked by a beak thing or just a normal giraffe even. Yeah. Oh, who's this? A dust bandit approaching me. I'll have Truth back up again a little bit, because if the beak thing gets back up, I want it to aggro Sad Neil and not Truth. Beak things being a daily occurrence really toughens up the Wastelanders indeed. Ooh, double kick. Oh, thank you for the clip. I appreciate that. I thought I allowed Twitch clips. Let's see. I don't have a mod active right now, I think, that you could whisper that to. But I'll certainly see it after stream. It would be nice if there was a way you could share it. For your hard work. Ooh, kicked it right back in the stomach. Where's Sad Neil going now? He's out for blood. He's out for blood. Titled it Sad Neil with the iron leg. Wait. Sad Neil just kicked his leg off. I didn't know you could do that with martial arts. Martial arts is the funnest form of damage. Sad that you haven't done much with it yet. Ooh, another beak thing. Okay. Sad Neil, be on the lookout. Now, this one's a full health beak thing, so this is going to be a real honest fight. The other one was heavily damaged. Burning Forest is real beautiful this time of year. Oh, look. Meanwhile, Truth was in the background soloing another one and didn't even take a hit. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Prepare for double and make it double. Call that exponential growth. Understand it. It will unlock new capabilities for you. I don't know what I'm talking about. It just sounded fun to say. It looks like they gained some dexterity from martial arts also, which is amazing in case I want Sad Neil to be able to be a weapons user. Okay, so now we just need Sad Neil to get back up. Reboot. I don't want to hurt you, he says to the beak thing. On second thought, I don't care. Get Sad Neil rebooted and healed back up. We have 1 beak thing, 2 beak thing, 4 beak thing, 16 beak thing. We have vein or gut. Ooh, that's a fight over there for Sad Neil to be involved in if anybody's left. I guess fists count as light weapons for the purposes of dexterity. Some fancy footwork there. It's Truth fighting. Oh, more beak things. Okay, so Truth is getting a training day as well. Waiter, more beak things, please. And the waiter kept bringing beak things, for it did say all you can eat on the billboard. Look, group of hungry bandits. We'll get some healing and see what comes next. Oh, there we go. Nice. So the Hungry Bandits are good for the actual attack training because we're a high enough skill to be doing damage to them. Getting real early for you. Should go to bed. Wishing Sad Neil some good gains during their training arc. Take care. Hey, thanks for joining us today on stream. It was good to have you. Hope you had a good time and get some good rest. Yes, go punch that one. All right. Surely there are more... Oh, who's this? This looks like some people. Let's get Truth over here. Who's who? Dust Bandits. Okay. What's the damage resistance? Already 5%. That doesn't sound like a lot, but in Kenshi, they start with a negative amount. Almost wondering if I should train everybody in martial arts this way. Although, you know, going back to this is a lot easier with the skeleton who can just patched up and get back up again. I didn't realize it was good at raising dexterity too, though. We're coming for you. Robotics up to 22 already. That's quite good. How are we on the repair kits? Haven't quite used a full one. Okay. Catch these hands. Yeah, exactly. So can't believe he kicked the dude's limb off. Yeah. Yeah, that was something, huh? The rest of those bandits go. Surely there are more. I'd like some hungry bandits because I think that's going to get our martial arts up faster. Fighting people we're somewhat matched to. Although we're definitely getting up there for the dust bandits. Okay, or a beak thing. Beak thing works. Ooh, lots of good hits. I don't know how the fighting in the water is gonna work. Oh, I guess Adniel is a skeleton. Oh, just standing there. Yep, that's no good. Okay. Yeah, to guess you'd probably say wet. Yeah. Looks like it. All right. Try it again, but this time not in the water. Maybe. At least not in the deep water. And it went into the deep water. Okay. There's some hungry bandits. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. See how we do here. It's a big old group. Wow, we just went from toughness 51 to 63. Sorry, 65. $69. Nice. What? I can't say I fully understand the mechanism of that. That might be my highest toughness in the entire squad. A little worried about this blood spider. Oh, took it out for me. Thank you. Go on, Sad Neil. Get him. Not only must I feel crummy on the inside, but now I'm cursed to look it on the outside, too. There's a very Roblox oomph. Didn't know Skelly Boys could have existential crisis, but alas. They are renowned for being quite depressed. Let's get truth. kind of close, in case an emergency rescue is needed. There you go, Sad Neil. He's got a vendetta. Can you blame him? He was having a lovely time moping peacefully. Then I came along, swept him off, and told him to get beaten up relentlessly. And it has proven the template for our most successful training program yet by far. Sad Neil crawled so we could run and also fight. 33% damage resistance right now. I desire more hungry bandits. On a skeleton, no less. Yeah. I think that is my highest toughness yet. High toughness is addictive. I've never paid this much attention to training one character up. I would take on those beak things. Actually, Sad Neil's gaining health back very fast. I'd rather fight more bandits first. Oh, wait. Speaking of... see any more wandering bandits? Beak things. Yeah, let's not get foolhardy. Just regular old hardy will do good enough for me. try this one. Look, this may not be an intimidating figure limping at you from the distance, but if you're not scared, you are simply not informed. Wow, we're doing good damage. Now that I've played a bit, what features would I want in Kenshi 2? More fine logic control of automation and production, deeper faction systems. I want a skill log like I have a dialogue log. So I can go over here and see dialogue. I want a log that does the same thing, that can tell me who leveled up what, so that I can track training more effectively. That's my big wish list off the top of my head. +1 appearing above someone's head when they level up. Yeah, even if it's a optional feature that you can turn on and off, like I have the enhanced math showing up. How deeper factions? I want to be able to develop my group to have some sort of... I don't know exactly what it looks like, but I want to be able to do more faction-wise, maybe more in-depth, like, trading, or contracts and alliances. I'm not sure with the exact implementation. I just feel like they can go deeper with it than they currently are. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Sedna will be quite formidable with full health. Let's take a well-deserved trip home and use a skeleton repair bed. I want to see him taking out mobs of enemies on his own. By the way, quick reminder, if you happen to be over on the YouTube and you're enjoying our training session and learning more about the game, consider leaving a like on the stream. It tells YouTube it was a good one and more people should see the stream and the VOD. And if you're not subscribed over on YouTube, I have my abridged series of my blind first playthrough going up as I edit them. As well, you can see all the VODs, my entire playthrough, how I reacted to this game with no prior knowledge. And I'd love to have your subscription. We are almost at 500 for the first rank of YouTube partner. Oh man, look how fast it goes up now. Athletics 27, that can come up some. We've got 33 dodge. So I want to focus now on the martial arts. And the high dexterity is only going to make that even better. So I feel like we can train up Sad Neil with martial arts. And then he'll have high dexterity too. And then if we put a falling sun in his hands, he should get the strength training from that point on. So he could become a pretty versatile character. The thing in this game is there's no, like, level scaling. So it's not like by getting stronger, you're making your enemies stronger or anything like that. What do we have over here? Band of Bones. Mind if I do? Scaling would suck because if you have a bunch of people die, you're suddenly super weak. Hadn't thought about that. Okay, did we close the door? Get truth out here just in case. How critical is critical? Get some distance and heal up, maybe. I want to keep this fight going. It's my favorite character so far. Probably Truth. There you go. Get yourself patched up. Yep. Good stuff. We got even more toughness going. You love to see it. Limb condition going back up. So you're going through tons of repair kits. I have like 40, and I've only used one this entire stream. Hey, thanks for hanging with us, Love Glutton. Ooh, nice one. So the Band of Bones are still a little tough for us. Forever glad to be here and forever stoked that you would never play this or heard of it, but love the playthrough. Yeah, it is really cool to be able to bring games that people have not heard of or might not play on their own. Where is Truth right now? Oh, Truth is still at home. You have returned. Hello, Maiko. We got a new character, and we've got their toughness up to 78 since you've been gone from -1. We may have discovered some training techniques. Find some hungry bandits around here. Sad Neil out here kicking off limbs. Yeah, I didn't even know you could do that with martial arts. Who's over here? Are these hungry bandits? Funny thing is, I don't think Sad Neil has won a fight yet. He just doesn't stop losing, and he's about to become the strongest skeleton in the world for it. Kenshi has become so much a part of your weekend wind down that it feels wrong when you miss one. Well, we're really glad to have you here. There you go. Put a hurting on him. Greetings, Archer, and welcome in. Today we're doing some martial arts training. Okay, so they weren't ready for me to get back up yet. They didn't like that. Anybody moving? No, no free hits? Okay. Three beak things feels like a lot. You know, I find beak things so unpredictable because sometimes they lock onto you like a radar battery and they want your soul, and then other times they'll stroll right by you, and I kind of like that. That makes them feel, you know, like wildlife. This is like a one-off episode where the cast goes to the beach, but instead it's the squad taking a break from the war to learn Tai Chi in the desert. This is a character-focused episode. This is all about Sad Neil. Is that my settlement's wall? Yes, that is my settlement. Indeed, indeed. Beak thing can't touch him. I mean, it still can, but... Oh, of course it's the Band of Bones again. What happened at my gate? Oh, we left the door open. That's what happened. Okay, everybody back inside. '80 toughness, let's go. Do I have a specific toughness goal? Not really. I'm not even really... I mean, 80 is the highest in my squad. So... I don't know if that needs to get too much higher, although it's nice. I'm honestly trying to train, like, martial arts and dexterity at this point. The funny thing is, he's just better at being hit than he is at hitting, so he's getting more toughness experience. But that's turning around. Gotta love a tank. Yeah, but in this case, a really pretty agile one. Oh, nice. We have a tech hunter friend here. Oh, man, I had no idea an ad break just rolled by. I was so absorbed. Is that Hungry Bandits? Yes. Okay, Sad Neil, you gotta get in there. You gotta get in there, Sad Neil. You gotta do it. Get up. Get up. Believable. Yeah, he'd be doing better if he wasn't injured from all the other fights. If he fought them at full health, it would be a sweep. And also, every time we make him get back up after he's gone down, toughness gain. It's one bad Neil. Look at that. This is so satisfying. Oh, group of hungry bandits. Let's go. Yeah, right, the carnage. Perfect for bedtime. Well, he is putting a lot of people to sleep, that's true. Oh, we just took another one's leg off. Where's he going? He's locked onto something. Attacking enemy. Oh, yeah, there we go. And you know what's amazing is he heals so quickly. He now has more health than before going into that group of enemies. He's actually rejuvenated by the combat. Feels like a mini speedrun as a treat. More killing, lovely. Perhaps this will be a record year for me. Oh, I forgot to mention he's a very depressed robot named Sad Neil. You picked up on that. Only half the time, 99% of the time, it's pure existential dread. I honestly think Truth and Burn need to have their own martial arts training sessions, most likely. Twitch Mobile has mod view now. Problem is you hate it. Can do slash commands now, so that's neat. That is neat. Love Twitch for finding this community, but also sometimes they do make you wonder. Yeah. Yeah, did you see that Twitch is going to roll out 1440p streams with enhanced broadcasting? And they're also going to roll out vertical streaming. So you can set a vertical canvas and stream it for people on mobile. What that tells me is it's going to be a lot of work on my GPU, and I'm glad I went for the one that I did. Because we're talking 2K, 6 stream resolutions, horizontal and vertical canvases, and I output to YouTube and record all at the same time. Second PC time. Bandit demands moving toward Fortress Shem. Just send Sadneil. He'll take care of them demanding bandits. Bandit demands to Fortress Shem has failed. It's probably our turret people, to be fair. Wish you could just throw Sadneil at all your IRL problems. That kind of feels like a Mr. Meeseek situation because he'd probably be really depressed about dealing with them. Go chase his ass down. Get him. Get him. I wonder if this is doing athletics training. I don't think so because it appears to see it as combat and not running. Imagine being chased by this robot that doesn't stop day and night. It's already broken both of your arms so you can't fight back. And all you can do is run through the desert until your body's energy stores run out and you collapse to meet your final death. Why am I hearing the chicken song in my head to this? Oh, you've had that stream too. Kitty, hello, Kitty. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the Benny Hill, that's the other one. You know, the funny thing about this is Sadneil has already regained most of his health. So not only does the skeleton never stop chasing you, but it's actually regenerating itself while you are growing weaker. Need a book series based in the Kenshi world? Yeah, I think if they stuck to, like, character anthologies and didn't try to explain the big events, but just had smaller characters surviving in the wasteland and occasionally interacting with relics of the great old, like, wars and stuff, I think that would be awesome. Well, this has been a fun and lighthearted one. Well, for us anyways, it's actually quite horrible when you think about what we've unleashed on Shem. Like, if you took our character and placed it in the wasteland as an enemy NPC, it would be one of the most terrifying things that exist. Band of Bones looks like a target to me. I think this is all just a goofy little game for fun. Sad Neil is the scariest horror film villain ever because he doesn't have a knife or weapon or even just go for the kill. He's gonna beat your ass to death limb by limb. Oh, so he's stuck here. Something is happening. I don't know why it says he's critical. That means he's just too harsh a judge. He doesn't even have a reason other than being compelled to get better at killing. And getting better he is. Oh, you hear is the clanking of metal, the far-off distant sound of gutters, and the depressing mumblings of "I hate my life." In a way, it reminds me, have you ever seen the Black Mirror episode with the killer military robot dog? That one terrified me a lot because it's like precise, without emotion, and without motive. It just does a thing, and it literally is programmed to do a thing and cannot do otherwise. And that thing is find you and kill you. That's kind of what this reminds me of a little bit, except he does have emotions. He just hates it all. One thing we will need to do is strength training. I think we can do that by simply giving him a backpack of stuff to carry when we go out on adventures. That's how everybody else gets strength trained. Nope, there's another limb gone flying. Love to see it. Oh, yes. Go, Sad Neil, go. Was the sand always this red and gummy? I didn't know the sand had high iron content out here. I don't actually understand why he keeps passing out. He shouldn't at this level of toughness. It almost feels like a bug if you make them get up while an enemy is standing too close, but it's skyrocketing the toughness. He's got 49% damage resistance right now. Where'd the rest of the group go? There's some. And this is addicting. Their little legs run. Okay, I don't know why we're swimming there, but you do you, I guess. Where'd they go? They're there. Oop. Nice. Where's the other one? Slipped away, did you? Smart. Very smart. Ah, there it is. Thing is, our stat growth has definitely slowed down some. .33 dexterity is pretty good, too. I think at some point not far off, he'll be ready to join the rest of the crew for adventures. And then he'll have the pretty typical stat gain that they all get from adventuring-related stuff. We certainly should consider Truth and Burn getting this kind of training, maybe. Big things. That was an interesting sort of freeze frame to be in. Imagine how much damage he'd be doing with higher strength. This is only with 10 strength. Who's this? Dust Bandits. Oh, another limb went flying. And the only thing I'm not really seeing, and it's probably a thing of martial arts being more targeted than wide sweeps, is I'm not seeing the, like, destructive potential where with the heavy weapons, we do a single sweep of the weapon and we take out, like, 4 people. Smuggler's Bar ought to be up here, yeah. I knew there'd be groups of something over here to train on. I don't know who's fighting what, but we're gonna go immerse ourselves in it. I don't know why he keeps passing out at just below 0. I don't feel like toughness is supposed to work that way. But it's not going into recovery coma. Maybe that is how it works. You pass out for a couple seconds and reboot, but you don't go into recovery coma. Perhaps a nap. Oh, they're just gonna wander off, are they? He was locked onto that one. He was gonna go get them. This is some of the most satisfying combat I've had in this game in a minute. Sad Neil must have been a chimney sweep in a past career because he just wants all the smoke. I thought you were going to say because he's done nothing but clean up. They both work. They both work really well. I think the next step, being that we have 88 toughness, is to get some heavy equipment on and train with it. We're not really making those gains right now. Let's try it. Probably unholy chest plate and samurai leg plates, maybe the super heavy stuff. First, we'll rest in the repair bed because we have some limbs that are very much in need of restoration. There we go. Oh, you get an indoor bonus with martial arts, so he's already up to 50 when fighting indoors, which is nice. Get him a skeleton arm and an industrial lifter arm, and he would be screaming. Okay, let's go get into some new clothes. I think the masterwork grades tend to be heavier. Maybe all we have are specialist. That'll work, I guess. It's only 36% encumbrance. It's actually not that high. What we should do then is trade with Fumin. We can load this backpack down full of stuff. Oh, not Fumin. Just made the most deconstructed, messiest, spicy tuna salad sandwich of your life. Nice. Okay, 86% encumbrance. So we're gonna get... Well, look at that martial arts skill is down to 5. We're gonna get some strength training whether we like it or not. It hasn't totally killed our dexterity, so we still should be attacking at a decent clip. Dodge is minus 13. We may have gone a little ham with the weight. We'll see. On the plus side, we gain strength just by waddling around with all this weight. Quickly, too. Yeah, what we're looking for are some hungry bandits, I think. Nice, fairly easy fight with these weight restrictions in mind. Hungry bandits, let's go. By the way, this is how quickly we are moving at the fastest game speed. Wow, all this weight has made us useless at combat. It's definitely doing the strength training, though. It's possible there's a middle ground where we don't need to be going this heavy right off the bat. It'd be a great time for that 360-degree roundhouse kick. I mean, we've gone up to strength 14 from 12. That's not bad. Where'd your buddies go? Look, not only is he depressed, now he's got a migraine as he wanders through the desert. Oh, beak thing. This ought to be fun. What did he say? Looks like I'm dead this time. Beak things. Provoke me and you die. Beak things would be so much more unsettling with only 2 legs. Imagine if the front 2 were hands, and they would get up on their back legs and run at you with their hands stretched out. Both of his arms failed him. That's okay. He's gonna get him right. And it's definitely doing something for training. Even martial arts seems to be going up okay. There you go. When they're crawling, that's got to be super good XP for strength. Because it's just pure hits you're getting in. Good job, punching bags. You served well. Dexterity 42. Look at that. That's amazing. Honestly, if we keep this training up, he could be an equally good hand-to-hand fighter or Falling Sun user. Hand-to-hand implies the opponent has time to raise their hands before death. All right, lead it out of the water. That's what we want. Oh no, all he can do is run. Okay. Arms are messed up. Okay, so he can't repair himself with his arms the way they are. Fair enough. We'll come back to base. You get that guy? Oh no, your arms don't work. Although he can still kick. Can still kick certain enemies. Said Neil asked, can I kick it? And the universe replied, yes, you can. Well, this has been fun. This has been super fun and the best training that I have ever seen for one of my characters. Bandit demands moving toward Fortress Shem. Imagine if I just took the turret guards off the turret and I just left Sad Neil to stand at the gate. See, look at that. His limbs are healed up by the time we got back to base. Talk about gatekeeping. Oh, brother. Our encumbrance has come down a good bit, and that's from the strength gains. And then, of course, also when you are injured, you lose strength, so you end up at a higher encumbrance percentage for the same carry weight. Bandit demands have arrived. Okay. Let's get Sad Neil. Now, of course, the turret people are going to help a lot. I know I stop and take a lot of screenshots, but I've got to have things for thumbnails. What do you think? I think that looks pretty cool right there. Great shot. Thank you, Ezra. And Love Glutton. You're an avid screenshot taker and you don't even use them for anything besides enjoyment, so you get it. I never, unless something happens and I'm like, I've got to have a screenshot to show people, I never take screenshots in my own games. But since I started doing the streaming and YouTube videos and all that, you just kind of have to. Attacking enemies, where are you going? Oh, I see. This is a Hungry Bandit leader? The little pwee sound of a screenshot. Where are you? Trap of the Tech Hunters. Well, all right. I think, being that it's getting late and in the interest of trying to get you out of here before the next set of ads run, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. This has been a fun one. We will be back tomorrow with more Kenshi. We'll probably do a little more Sadneil training, maybe some Truth or Burn training, and then we're going to work on getting Sadneil integrated into the group as a fighting unit. So exciting things ahead. If you are new to the series, like I said, we do have my... Why am I deconstructing that? My abridged, edited series on YouTube. You can see how I started playing this game totally blind, went into it with no prior information, the mistakes I made, the lives I lost. You can see all of that over on YouTube with exclamation YT. And we'll be back tomorrow. I do Kenshi on Saturdays and Sundays. So that's when you can catch more Kenshi. We've been doing this playthrough since November and having just an awesome time with it and learning more about the game every day. So we'll go ahead and wrap up now. Michael, can I get an exclamation snooze if you don't mind? Thanks for stream. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you were able to hang out with us. Thanks, everybody, for joining me for another awesome stream. I appreciate having you here, and I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. YouTube, like I said, all of that Kenshi stuff is over there on the YouTube channel. So if you'd like to subscribe, I would love your subscription. If you'd like to leave a like, I would love if you did that. It lets YouTube know this was a good stream and more people should see it. And be on the lookout for more Kenshi. YouTube, thank you for joining us, whether you were here live or caught the VOD. Hope you take care of yourselves until I see you.